I'd like to talk about one of my favorite concepts in Buddhism, which is human revolution. This concept was created by one of the founders of our movement, SGI movement, called Josei Toda. So Josei Toda reflected about this inner transformation that can happen in one's life when we chant Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. So by chanting Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, we can have access to qualities in our life that exist in essence in our life, but they are kind of sleeping. To me, this concept means hope, because when I started to practice, I thought I was kind of, my life was like a square and it was kind of predetermined. I looked at me as a person of certain views, and I thought that would never change. But nowadays, I have actual proof in my life that I'm in constant transformation. So this inner transformation is human revolution. How can I look at me with a different perception? How can I look at my life as, in essence, as the life of a Buddha, or a life of a person with courage, a person with wisdom, a person with compassion, and a person with life force. The human revolution of only one person can change the whole humanity. So, to an extent to the extent that we apply these in our daily lives, we end up by transforming not only our own lives, but our environment. And if our actions change, the reactions from the environment, from other people, will change in connection with our own behavior. So in this sense, only one person can change a lot in her own environment. I would like to share a little experience about my own human revolution in my place of work. I work in a theater company which was founded 10 years ago, but since I practice this Buddhism, I can confirm that my inner transformation and the way I look at myself and at life has contributed to the development and strengthening of our company. I started to look at the company with more hope, and hope for the future, since like economically and things are not very well around the world, and especially in culture, it's one of the first areas where funding is really difficult to accomplish. And the fact that I can change my attitude towards that specific problem or difficulty has been able to inspire the other people who don't practice Nichiren Daishonin's Buddhism. This is just a small aspect, but other aspects are equally important in my own transformation. Before I chanted Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, I didn't feel courage enough to be able to stand up and talk. But now I feel a lot more secure, and that my ideas can be of value can contribute to create value in the company. In fact, it was like I started to chant Nam-myoho Renge Kyo because the human revolution, or the inner transformation of the person who talked to me about this Buddhism, was so big, that transformation, and I thought this person is really changing the life, and I want to know what can contribute to that. What is she doing that enables her to change so much? I want to do that also. So that's why I was very curious to attend my first meeting.